Okay, so today I got my little handy dandy recorder. Tell me if you remember this song. Recorder is I look you boom boom down. Actually, it's Informer. Informer. So I got the recorder. Might as well do it because I'm doing a video. So I might as well record at the same time so I don't have to say this twice. Boy, I woke up. I went to bed kind of early last night, like not as late as I usually do. And today's March the 7th, 2021. 10 a.m., 10:08 a.m. And I was like 11 o'clock or so. I went to bed. And I might have woke up once, I think, to go to the bathroom. But, man, when I like woke up, it's 7 a.m. Ian's fussing. And I go over there. And super full diaper. It leaked through. It's on his clothes. Oh, poor guy. Go change him, feed him his bottle, brought him back in the bed with me. I'm like, I'm just devastatingly tired. And I had a bunch of dreams last night. And I'm like, well, no wonder why I'm tired. These aren't just dreams. This is spirit connection. And I'm like, oh. So I'm like, he's going to be wanting to fuss and crawl on us and wake up and do something. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to sit here and see if he'll lay here. He laid right down and didn't move. Kind of cuddled him and went back to bed for a little while. I was like, sweet, man. So these dreams, I remember there's like, I had 4 or 5 dreams, and honestly, there's only 2 that really stick out to me. Like, oh, okay, pay attention to those 2. But one of the ones that I didn't think was too important, honestly, was like interstate system backed up with traffic everywhere, a couple emergency vehicles trying to get through. I'm in like the far right lane, really like in the emergency lane off to the right, you know. And I'm on this little like scooter thing, electric little scooter, and it's like falling apart. Wires are hanging. I'm like, I pick them up, and I'm like, well, it still functions. I can still use the little throttle, and it'll go. Look behind me, and some cars coming up in the fast lane or the emergency lane on the right where I'm at, and I'm like, this jabroni's probably gonna freaking hit me. So I'm like, let me get the hell out of the way and let this idiot go by. He's not even supposed to be flying down this lane like that, anyways. It's emergency lane, and he's not a cop, you know. And that was that. And then I remember seeing like 2 cops in front of me, like in 2 different lanes. And I think there was a 3 or 4 lane highway, interstate. And there's a semi truck to the left of me, and there's one of the cops in front of him that's kind of hugging both of the lanes with his lights on. And I'm like, oh, they're just trying to slow traffic down. Like, you know, everyone's speeding way too much, so they're both up there just slowing everybody down. But the semi truck's like going almost as if he don't see the cop. And finally, I think he slowed down, like, oh, I see those lights now. It was like an undercover cop type of a, you know, unmarked vehicle. So it didn't have the light bar on the top, but it had like flashing lights in the window and that kind of thing. And that was the cop that was in the right lane, or the right side of the 3 or 4 lanes. The left one, I don't remember if it was a full cop car or what it was, or, you know, it could have been a, you know, ambulance or, you know, fire truck for all I know, something big, or just bigger, I think it was. But again, I think they were still in traffic, so it wouldn't make sense to see a fire truck, or it, you know, be 2 cops. So anyways, that was one weird little thing. And I'm thinking, well, I'll probably get on the road today and see backed up traffic and 2 cop cars, you know, some guy, some jabroni on the right in a freaking busted scooter. But so the first important dream, I think, I'm in the FBI office. And there's James Comey and Lisa Page. And Lisa Page is questioning me about something. James Comey comes in and grabs her and points up to by the exit door. There's this little device over there, like in the wall. You have to like open it up and grab it. Like it had a little swing door. And basically it's a hidden recorder. Voice recorder, I guess. I didn't think it was video. I think it was voice, but I wasn't sure. But I'm like, I think it's a voice recorder. And he's showing her how to just pull the little SD card out and go listen to it. You know, like, oh, let's see what's on there. And so she goes and grabs it to bring it back, like, hey, you know, almost like, you sure, you know, Joe? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. There's nothing, you got nothing on me. What are you talking about, you know? So out of that dream, my understanding, my interpretation was, it have nothing to do with me. But get ready to hear some more scandalous stuff about, perhaps, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, James Comey. I'm talking the top 3, those guys. FBI. Oh, new recordings came. Oh, new phone records, text messages, something. And then I wake up this morning and I see one little Twitter post. Oh, text messages, something leaked text messages from Peter Stroke come back to haunt him. When he would leak stuff to the press, it turned out to not be true. Something, but I'm like, I don't think that's what I might know. Like, I think there is secret recordings or hidden text messages that now come out, you could say, we haven't heard or seen of before, and like, oh my God, what? You know, something. That was my take. We'll see if that happens. Now this dream you might like. Well, maybe if you're in this, if you're in the dump position of crypto, you might like this dream. Like if you're waiting for a dump in the market, you might like this dream. Because again, this is my interpretation, by the way, and I could be wrong. So you know, I've got the 222 thing. I'm asking Spirit, give me a sign. They're giving me signs everywhere. Can you give me a sign tonight, Spirit, that I was a good boy and I followed directions and I deciphered it correctly? They gave me another dream with the 222 going up the escalator. You don't have jury duty. You go outside and it dumps rain. It's nasty. It's storming. Wasn't pleasant. And I'm like, I think they're telling me this market dump is coming. And again, for me specifically, I'm making this big move on Theta. I already have an order in at XRP at just over 27 cents because my wife got a dream on that a while back, and I'm like, I'm just gonna let it sit there. I almost doubled my money on that trade anyway, so if it doesn't happen, I've doubled my money because I got it 49 cents or 39.5 cents. It was 23 or 24, I think 24 when I got in. So 24 plus 24 is 48. You know, not quite. I bought 40 cents when I got out. So whatever that is, 38, 40% something. Or not doubling, it's more than that. So what is it, 60, 70, 80%, whatever. I've had that trade and I've just left it there. I'm really focusing on Theta though. Like I think I have an opportunity to get crazy on Theta and like dump. So in this dream, and I'm going to open my email because I want to show you a chart someone sent me on Twitter. In this dream, I'm okay, so my friend, let me back up. My friend Shannon, I've known him long time. And let me just show you this screenshot real quick before I'll just show it to you now. Someone says, Joe, look at the Hotbit chart. When that thing dropped down the 386 the other day, or yesterday, the candle on that Hotbit went down to $1.55. On that exchange, it was $1.55. These are the numbers I'm talking about. In the dollars zone is what I had said initially. There it is again, 157. A little closer. But that was the wick. It went back up, 386, whatever. So he says this was, hey, Realist News, flash crash on Hotbit. Now, in my opinion, between you and me, Hotbit's a shitcoin exchange. It's just a unreliable, crappy exchange. However, if you had orders there, they would have filled with that wick, assuming they had enough volume to fill your orders. But I think they do. But that's interesting. I'll say that. But that's not, again, for me, that's not what I'm waiting on. I'm talking all the exchanges, the whole market. It's red, red. But Theta, oh my God, Theta really got hit. That kind of thing. So in this dream, now, well, okay, let me back up. My friend Shannon the other day texted me, hey man, what's up? I want to talk to you about this crypto stuff. I'm like, all right. I'm like, he's ready to get in. I know he's ready to get in. Yep, because we were talking before that, and I'm like, hey, if you're ever ready, call me and I'll walk you through a couple of things. So he calls me, and I'm just like, look, I text him. It's just simple. Go to Coinbase, get the app. You can download it on your phone. Go to the Play Store or whatever. There's one called XLM, Stellar Lumens. Just grab some of those to start with. By the way, I think we might see a pullback. So if you want to take half your money, whatever, put it in. You said you had another half. Yeah, you may want to wait because if this thing dumps, you can get a lot more for a little bit, So he's like, okay. So I'm walking through a couple of little simple things. Yeah, click that, okay, see ya. So he's in the market. And then I have those dreams the other day after that. And the whole thing with Cliff High sending me the email, the 222 and all that stuff, making me think, this thing's dumping. Theta, at least, is dumping, if not the whole market. I'm out. I sold practically all, 99% or so of my damn Theta fuel. Made a very good profit, of course, at 15 cents when the damn thing was free to me. And the thing had been hovering under a penny forever. So, again, make that mistake. Is it really a mistake if I made an absolute killing? selling. Oh, it went up to 20 cents. Joe, you missed it. I murdered it on 15 cents. I'm fine. But I'm thinking it's going down, so I sold. So in this dream, my friend Shannon, the one who just got into XLM, just got into crypto, is driving a big ass like semi truck, or like a box truck. I think it was more of a semi because I remember it having two, of course, 22 two. It has two trailers. And if you've ever seen those going down the highway, they're usually not full-size trailers. They're like smaller trailers, and there's two of them. And you'll see a semi pulling them. So it's like a little mini train, if you will. You know, the semi, one trailer, two trailers, you know. It was like that. So he's backing up to this lady's house. She's got a big, nice house. And I remember the paint was like nice and white, you know, on this house. And he backs up, and I'm like, after he stops and is done backing up, like both trailers, he somehow manages to back up to both of her like doors in the back side. Like she had two doors coming out. So the first trailer's right at the back door, so close it's like inches away, sideways, you know, because he backed up. So the house is facing this way, right, or facing us, or in this case, facing me like this. He backed his truck up this way, you know, parallel or whatever to the house. So if you walked out of the back of the truck, if you were inside the back, you'd have to make a sharp left turn to go inside the house, okay? So he's got the back of the first trailer right up to the door, like inches away. And I'm like looking at the frame. I'm like, dude, you're like practically in the frame, but you didn't hit the door. Holy shit, man. Like, you're right there. Next one, similar, same thing. So the doors were perfectly spaced apart so that both of the trailers, I guess, could line up with them, you know, just whatever, in my dream. The truck is empty. He's not unloading stuff into the house. He's, quote unquote, backing up the truck to load it. And this lady has a nice house, and it's big, and there's probably a lot of stuff in there, which is why he's got two tractor trailer end pieces, trailers, to load. I wake up and I go, you know the term load the boat? Or, this thing dumps, I'm going to back the truck up. I've said it a bunch of times, both of those terms. And it's always, when anybody says it, it's always in relation to, I mean, if this thing dumps down one more, man, if Bitcoin drops below 10K again, I'm gonna back the truck up, or I'm gonna load the boat, right? Either of those two things, you hear it all the time, and it's never, man, Bitcoin's 25K. If it gets to 50K, I'm gonna back the truck up. Whoa, no, dude, you're supposed to back it up now. It's low at 25. It's going to 50. Back up the truck now, right? You follow me? Nobody says that when it's going up. I'm going to load the boat when it goes to 100,000. No, you need to load the boat now so that when it goes to 100,000, you've got money, you know, some good money, right? So I wake up with what I'll just say in my own body anyways, a knowing. That's my interpretation of this. I know what this means. Back the truck up. It's empty. It takes two tractor trailer loads. And this lady has a very nice house with some very nice stuff inside. In other words, a lot of stuff. It's a big house, nice, big, rich house of a woman. It's got, I never saw what was in the house. I just knew it was a very big, nice house, very well kept, nice, that nice white fancy paint, you know, usually on these big houses. And I just knew, oh, back the truck up. I get it. Oh, and it's my friend Shannon who just got into crypto, who I just told, this might dump. This might dump on you, so don't put it all, maybe you shouldn't put it all in right now. He goes, well, I'll put in this much, and I got about the same amount I'll sit on. I go, okay. Because if this dumps, man, you're going to get a lot back for a little. He's like, all right. So that happened in real life, that part. Days later, he's in my dream backing a truck up. Now, I've been asking, even last night, went to bed, and I feel like, you know, I don't want to abuse spirit and constantly ask, give me, can I have? But I come from a very humble place. I come from much respect for this thing, this spiritual stuff. I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful for what they've done for me and you and other people, and the people they've put into my life, and the fact that I can stay home and work for myself. I don't have employees. A lot of extra time to spend with the family than most people would, because they got to work all day. So I'm thankful for all the Patreon members that came and all this stuff. So I come from a very thankful, humble place, and I'm always thanking them, and you know, thank you for doing that. Thank you for that dream. Thank you, you know, whatever it is. So last night was no exception. I just said, you know, if you got something to show me, please, you know, again, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. You gave me these dreams. It's really cool. I'm so happy. It's really exciting. Thank you. And I'm going to tell you, I have a recording, which I can stop now on this recorder. So I don't need, you know, this is my own personal recording of my dreams, so I don't need to keep blabbing on that. I'm not going to blab for my recorder, but I'm going to blab for you. You get to listen to the blab. So, you know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So I'm, you know, thankful and all this stuff. And you have to come from that kind of heart, man. And it has to be sincere. Again, it can't be fake. So I think they're feeling, yeah, he's sincere. We know. Of course, he can't hide. You can't hide anything from spirit. And yeah, we do have something else to show you. And I was zapped when I woke up this morning. Oh my God, devastated, tired. I was like, Evelyn, I know today's, like, we take turns every day. When Ian wakes up, who's going to get him and change the diaper, change his clothes, feed him, and then usually go downstairs. Or sometimes we'll just bring him to bed and see if he'll just chill with us, which he did today. So I wake up and I was like, oh my God, I want to just beg Evelyn, please, can you just do him today? But I'm like, it was her day yesterday. She does take him a lot, you know. And I'm like, and I'm looking at her, it's just cozy sleeping over there, and I'm like, I'm gonna get up and go. I'm not gonna get up. And then once I got him, I'm like, oh man, his diaper is super full. Oh crap, he's wet. No wonder why he's fussing over here. Okay, let me help you out, buddy. You know, so he changed him up. He's all good. Drank his little bottle. But I'm gonna tell you, I have a recording. I've had this recording. It might have been from January or the one from December from Julianne, Woo Woo Dude's girlfriend, the channeler. Very good channeler. Very good psychic. You know, would you expect anything less from Woo Woo Dude's taste in women? So, she, during the channel, one of those, I think it was the January one, but in one of those sessions, first of all, for sure one older one, either November or December, she said, and this was after the session, she goes, oh, by the way, Spirit just told me, soon you're going to start having blockbuster dreams. And I'm like, what does that mean exactly? She goes, well, like, you know, these little dreams you're getting and things happening, yeah. You're going to have blockbuster versions of things that happen. And it's going to be mind-blowing to everybody, including yourself. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Like, I want it now. I'm ready now. Spirit, can I have it now? You know, Spirit, can I have one of those blockbuster dreams? I'm like asking at night, can I have one of those blockbuster dreams? So it made me think recently, if this dump happens, and Theta is absolutely crushed to the dollar zone or lower, and it just hit $1.55 apparently on Hotbit, but again, that's not one shitcoin exchange. I'm talking worldwide, wherever you look, it's red and it's destruction, you know. So I've been thinking lately, after that whole experience with the 222 on the way back from the little vacation, the Cliff High email, 222 the same time he's emailing me, Spirit, did I do good? Was that it? I get another dream, 22 elevator, dumping water, it's raining, rain clouds over your head. Oh, I think they're showing me this dump's going to happen. I think they're letting me know, yes, you're going to get it, because we gave it to you, of course. And I'm asking for confirmation. I get another one last night with the dream. My friend's backing the truck up. He's never in my dreams, by the way. So I think it's dual meaning. He's going to get an opportunity to buy some really cheap XLM and or other things. And we're going to see this dump. That's what I think. So she says to me in this other channeling, similar to the blockbuster, you know, dreams you're going to start getting. And I don't know the exact words now because it's been a while since I listened to it, but I have it. Again, I have it. And I got the recording. It's on video. Usually I record on video, but audio, whatever, I save it. Because it's usually a Zoom meeting, and I just save it. And so they're pretty much video. And she said something to me again, like, you're gonna these dreams and these prophetic things you're seeing, you're gonna get, like, soon you're gonna start having such incredible insights and things like that through your dreams or however, that even other psychics are going to stop and go, he got that? He said what? And it just happened. Jason 4 just did what? He got that in a dream, and like none of us got it, you know. Not to say that I'm, oh, you better, psychic friends, you better look out. I'm coming for you. I'm not. No. Nope. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying what she said to me through a channeling session, that I'm going to be going through even more of what I've gone through, and it's going to get to what she's describing as incredible, epic. So I had this little gut feeling very recently where that came back up into my head, what she said, and this thing I'm doing with Theta. You know, this big dump I'm expecting. I'm out of the market. I'm in stablecoin. I'm waiting. And it made me think. And I had a couple people commenting on my Patreon stuff. Joe, I'm just going to say this to you, basically a couple people. This is a hell of a thing you're potentially predicting. You know, you're basically thinking is going to happen with this Theta, this dump. But he goes, dude, if you get this right, like if this happens, you're going next level. And it made me think of it again. That's kind of what she said is going to happen in the near future. I don't know that this will be it, by the way. It may be nothing. I may get wrecked. And some of you that followed me in this, you may get wrecked waiting on the trade. But how do you get wrecked when Theta Fuel is 15 cents? You got it for free. So it's not like, oh, I got a bunch of it at under a penny. Or I got a bunch of it at penny. I just made 15 times my money. No. There's no multiplication. It was free. So how the hell do you even count that? It was free. And I'm also out of my Theta trade bag. So I did sell my trade bag of Theta. I will never touch my HODL bag. Even though I probably should. I'm so convinced on this, but no, I'm not. I won't. That's just dangerous. So I'm out of my Theta trade bag. I'm out of completely, pretty much 99% of my T-Fuel. T-Fuel is gone, and I'm waiting. And to be honest, if this does happen, just bear with me. If this does happen, would you not also say to yourself, holy shit, man. F and Jason at 4. F, man, I think he just went next level. Like, I'm thinking if I'm just some dude watching me, you know, on YouTube, watching this whole shit that's been going on for the last year, working with Richard Woo Woo Dude and these dreams and these things, and you know, that son of a bitch is right. If he does get this, he just went next level, man. I would probably say that. You know, I'd probably say that. So I get zonked last night, zapped, with a bunch of dreams. And 2 of them stick out like, whoa, hey, you're getting that feeling of this is not just a dream. It was only just a dream. That was Nelly, in case you were wondering what the hell that was. That was Nelly. So, I don't know, man. I woke up, I said I gotta at least remember those 2, and as I'm tossing and turning, I'm falling back asleep. I'm like, I am effing devastated. I am just zapped, man. I want to go back to bed. It's already, I should be awake right now. Ugh. Ian, please don't move around. Just stay still. I'm thinking, and he just stayed still and just fell back asleep with me and Evelyn. And I'm like, whoa, thank you, man. You never do that, Ian. Boy, I needed that. And then finally he wakes up and, you know, he's all over the place. And I'm like, well, Evelyn, you said you're gonna be the sole feeder of Eden because you wanted to make sure he's eating really healthy, not me giving him a little snack here and there. So she's like, yeah, all right, I'll go feed him. So I'm like, yes. I could roll back over, but I'm like, my woo-woo friend texts me because I sent her something about Taiwan, you know, imminent danger of China invading, and I go, remember you said something big about China, like an invasion, a war, maybe not necessarily invasion, but like a war, Iran maybe something with China. And I said, I wonder if this is it, because you said the big dump in crypto would be related to this. And I said, well, here. She tried to click the link, it wouldn't work. I clicked it, it worked fine. So I was like, well, here's the title. And she goes, you know, yeah, I think if that happens, that could definitely trigger this. And I'm like, okay. So it's all in the news right now. Uh-oh. Hasn't happened, but is it about to? Are we a week away? Are we days away? I don't know. But again, I'm taking a chance. I'm standing strong. I said to everyone, I'm not consulting woo dude. I'm not consulting psychics. This one is me. My dreams are, I'm getting communication, I think. And I think I'm interpreting them right. And I'm not going to have some other people interpret my dreams for me on this one. I mean, you can, of course. You certainly can, and as many as you want. Because it's good to hear a bunch of opinions. Oh, maybe you mean that. Oh, maybe that. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. You know, that's good. But I woke up that time and I go, no, this is me. This is me. I got this, and I think I know what the F this means. Like, I feel. I don't think I'm knowing. I feel, physically feel, I know what this means. That's how I felt. And could I be wrong? F, yeah, I could be wrong. But I'm having dream. Next day, dream. Next day, Spirit, thank you so much. You're so good to me. You've been blessing me. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to, or would you mind showing me? Is there? And I'm like, not the crypto. Just something, anything. Well, let us show you your friend Shannon backing a double semi-trailer truck up to a very rich woman's. I say woman. I just felt like it was a woman's house. Woman's house to load the truck. Back the truck up. He was backing the truck. Literally, I watched him back it. And he got so close to those doors like a boss. You couldn't do it in real life, to be honest with you. Nobody could do this. But he did. He backed it up flawlessly. Like so close to the door, you just open the door and you step in the truck. One step. Whoop. Little sideways step, but you can step right in. Like, he's getting ready to load this truck epically. And I wake up going, again, I think I know what that means. Wow. And then, oh, by the way, here's some political news that may be coming out. Something about secret recordings and or secret text messages we haven't heard about yet. We didn't know about. Maybe coming soon. James Comey was in the room. I don't remember if I saw Peter Stroke, but I felt him. Like I felt that he was attached. And then Lisa Page. So there's like Lisa Page, James Comey, and then maybe Stroke, but I felt he was involved. If not present in my dream, he was somehow involved. That was my feeling when I woke up. So again, if shit like this starts happening, you're gonna listen. I'm not here to brag on myself, but you're gonna have to say, what the F's going on, man? Joe can't get this. He can't just get this kind of shit. You couldn't throw a dart and just say that right now and oh my God, 2 days later, a week later, breaking news, new text messages from Lisa Page, or whatever. I don't know. A new recording, secret recording, a phone recording, something happened. Again, Comey went right over to the exit door of this little room, and on the top right was a little, like, I don't know if it was plastic or a little metal flap. You know, opened it up. You could see it. He reaches in, points to her, like, take the SD card out, or whatever that little device is, take it out. Go over to him, to Joe, and, you know, like, oh, you sure you didn't say that? You sure you don't have that? Guess what we got? Trying to, like, intimidate me, like, and I'm like, yeah, I know. You ain't got nothing on me, obviously. But again, this isn't about, oh, Joe, get ready. The FBI's about to come to your house and mess with you. Although, by the way, if that happened, hey, Realist News, we're tired of you talking shit on YouTube. We're gonna try to throw you under the bus on some shit. You know, we may have a recording of you talking about insider trading. And oh, you mean my dreams, you morons? You're gonna convict me in front of a jury? Insider trading because of my dreams? Yeah, good luck. You know, that kind of thing. Well, we do have a recording. So do I. I have my own recording. Here's my tape recorder of my dreams. You want it? You want a copy? Take it. You know, that's how I'd play that if this really happened to me. Like, no, Joe, this is not about them. It's actually about you. They're going to try to get you on some nonsense because they're pissed off at you because you're, you know, helping so many people and all this other, you know, I don't know. But that wasn't my feeling, okay? I'm just saying that, but that's not. My feeling was James Comey, Lisa Page, Peter Stroke, recordings, hidden messages, text messages, something. Could be hidden emails for all I know. Something that's going to come to light is what my feeling was when I got out of that dream. And then I had the back the truck up dream. And then I had 2 other dreams that I can remember. And maybe even another one. And I woke up going, oh my God, I'm tired. I want to go back to bed. So to me, I'm like, I've had dreams before. You don't wake up tired because you had a dream. You're still sleeping. You're fine. But if this is spirit connecting to me using what we'll call psychic energy, it will drain you. That's why these psychics get drained. Okay, I gotta take a break. I'm done for the day or whatever. You know, I gotta rest. And you know, Julianne had episode with me one time where she needed to take a little break because I think I was, you know, I just took too much time. But they kept coming and telling me stuff. I'm like, oh, you know, I don't want to just stop. Tell me more. You know, what else? So I understand when it comes to psychics, like, it's draining. It can be draining. And I got drained last night just for having dreams. So my question is, are these just dreams? It was only just a dream. My shorty, my wife. I think it's Nelly. Isn't that Nelly, that song? So, anyways, that's it. Take my dreams for what you wish. Again, it would be reckless to go, F this, I'm going all in on Joe's dream. I sold everything I have. I'm waiting. That would be reckless. I, who believe, I really believe what I've been telling you is going to happen. I am not doing that. And I'm not pretend doing it and telling you not to do it. Like, oh, well, F it, I'm going to do it anyways. No, I really am not dumping my bags. I dumped a Theta bag specifically, and I've already had a stablecoin waiting for over a month now on 27-cent XRP. And my wife hasn't got anything different. I haven't got anything different. I've asked her, when you go to bed, can you ask for confirmation? She's getting nothing. I haven't got anything other than these dreams that I'm telling you about, which isn't necessarily for XRP. Like, I'm thinking this is mostly Theta, but again, I think it's the market. So here's the thing. If this thing dumps, everything dumps in XRP, which is like 45 cents or so, it's going to have to dump almost 50% or so, right? You know, 27 plus 27 will be 54 cents. So, you know, maybe not 40%, whatever. Let's say it happens. Oh my God, Theta got really hit hard and XRP dropped 40-50%. Oh my God, it's in the 20s again. Holy crap. As a matter of fact, it hit 22 cents again, you know. And my order at above 27 cents filled. And my orders at stupid prices for Theta filled. And I'm coming out in a video shaking. Oh, guys. Oh my God, Spirit. They did it. My dreams. I'm actually getting a little chills as I say that. Almost like it's destined to be. To be honest with you, that's weird. I got chills. I'm still getting them right now. What the hell? Dang, double chills, man. Double. What the? Okay. Hey. Don't listen to my dreams if you're on your own financial peril. Or do listen to my dreams at potentially your own financial peril. If you want to take the trade, do a small amount, man. Do a small amount. Don't get crazy. And I know some of you, F it, Joe. I believe in you too much. I'm gonna get crazy, and I can't stop you. But you know, you should be careful. This is your potential, you know, future big time money you're messing with. So we'll see what happens. And I got a sneaky suspicion if this happens, this trade. And again, I don't know that Theta is going to go into the dollars or lower. It might only get down to the twos. Oh, 50% sell off from $4. It goes down to $2. Okay, still great. I may have to change my orders and jump in. But I got some stupid low orders below that, and I'm going to just see what happens. So, if this stuff happens, and then in the future, oh guys, I got a dream again. Real vivid dream last night. Blah 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 blah. Oh, there's no way, Joe. It's 100K Bitcoin, man. This market's not dumping. You sure about that? Remember what happened last time? Like, in other words, if this happens now, and I get this one right, I've given you so much detail, so much stuff in my dreams. Again, I know you're going to be like, whoa, just like I will be. Excuse me. But if I do it again and go, hey guys, got another dream from Spirit last night, guess what? By the way, don't be crazy. You know, don't do your whole bag. How many of you are going to go, F that? I just unloaded my entire crypto holdings. I'm waiting on this one. There's going to be a whole bunch of you that gets reckless. And you're going to do it. And I can't stop you. And honestly, if I keep doing stuff like this and getting it right, I can't blame you. And I'll probably get to the point where I say, you know, I would tell you not to sell your whole bag, but the last 3 times it happened. So, you know, good luck, I guess. You know, that might have to happen. But again, this is reckless when you do that. You should not, especially this time, don't do it. Take a bag and take a chance if you want to do that, but don't trade your HODL bag. And if this happens, I got a special YouTube video I've got to do for a special person. Take care.